completely forgot.
That's not good, admitting that after what we said.
Yeah, after what I said, I bet.
I know. I remembered at 7. I just forgot at the time when I was supposed to ring her.
That's why if you're having problems like that, you need to put alarms on your phone.
I didn't think I was going to have a problem.
Well, you did have a problem.
I know that.
I had music on.
Right. I'm going to get cracking because I can't. We only have 41 minutes. Okay. So welcome, whoever's on. Yeah. Okay. Now let's move you over. Come on, I need to move you. That's it. Right. Okay. Upcoming events, first of all. Okay. As you know, we do the 10-step success system, introduction to the system, personal and professional development, goal setting and planning, lead generation, telephone process, showing the business, following up, getting started, promoting events, coaching and duplication. And where do we learn about these? Well, we learn them at 10 Steps workshops. Now, there's a lot going on this weekend because there's also Newcastle. Well, I'll come on to that in a minute. This weekend, both Yorkshire and Birmingham are on the same date, which is totally screwed us over. But there you go. And then Essex and Scotland, both on the same day. And then Bristol and then Ireland. All the dates are available on the 10 Steps site. And then we've got the Clinigy Live. And as you're aware, Newcastle is this coming Saturday. The following week, which is my birthday, 6th of May, is Aintree Racecourse, and I'm 21.
Of course you are.
13th of May is Epsom Down, 3rd of June, Cheltenham, 24th of June is Dublin. Oops, wrong minute.
I thought that was on my screen.
Okay. So then, obviously, there's also the showcase where we launched the Christmas catalogue on the 26th of August. All these should be in your schedule, written down, so that you don't miss them. And you prioritise these events over everything else. Because you need to set an example to your team. We do have team members who don't come on trainings, but they want your time at the time of trainings. It's imperative that you say, I'm sorry, I can't do this then, I'm doing training. Because you need to let them know that it's important. And obviously, there's still time for you to qualify for Vegas. Now, something was asked about returns. So our thought was, I would actually, first of all, just go through the returns guide, which is downloadable from the website. And a couple of things have changed since for a while, and I'm going to cover that off in a second. So we've got the returns guide. It's a simple 2-step process. Step 1 is your returns paperwork, and step 2 is booking your collection. Okay, so general information. Customers have a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything, all our products, as long as they are taking care of the product. Okay. They offer a 12-month warranty on all items purchased, and they'll replace the item, making sure, this is important, this is why you must make sure that you always give the customer a receipt, or they have a receipt if they've ordered it online. We give, however, our distributors 12 weeks to be able to raise any credit for their customers they may have. This gives you a bit of leeway, but you only legally have to stick by the 30 days. If you want to help a customer out, then you have up to 84 days. Okay, so what do? We log in on our website, which I'm sure you all know. You're then prompted to enter your account number and password, which you know, and you go to My Orders. Okay, so step 1 is to find your returns information, which is now all online. Previously, we had to keep records of all our invoices and find them ourselves. A lot easier than it used to be. So we need the invoice number, the product number, the reason for return, and the quantity. It's dead simple. We create our goods returns note, known as a GRN. Okay. And you enter the information onto your GRN. It's just a simple step-by-step thing. Now, what we recommend people do is they have a box by their desk or whatever for returns. And as you get returns, you enter them onto your GRN, send them for credit, and put them into the box, so that when you're ready to actually return them, you just have one box and everything's already ready for you to go, so to speak. If you accept the credit, and you'll be refunded within 48 hours. Okay. However, you're only going to book a collection once a period. Now, this is really only going to account from me and Georgina, I think. Once upon a time, Clean-Easy was split into two groups, red group and blue group. And we were told that we could only send our goods back on week 1 or week 2 of the period.
Ah, this is what's happening.
Okay. And now you can send them back any week of the period, but you can only do it once a period. Okay. The reason we found this out, it says here, remember, you only get one free collection per period, which we suggest to book with your last order of the period. You can send your returns back any week of the period you'd like. However, I would recommend you do it the same period, same week in each period. For instance, we always send back either week 1 or week 2 of the period. Okay. So I would always recommend, whatever you do, always do it in the same week. So you've always got 4 weeks of your returns going through. Okay. So you're ready to send all your goods back for the period. You then complete your returns note. You can only send your goods back when you've got placing an order to get a free pickup. So it's important that you plan it, that you actually send it back when you are actually getting a delivery. So we just print off the returns paperwork and we book a collection. So when you've placed your order and you've completed your order, there's a little thing that says book returns and the number of boxes. And this is an indication to post office that they've got to pick up, post office, parcel force, show my age, parcel force, to let you know that they're actually got a pickup to do. And that's it. It's pretty straight. It's very, very, very straightforward now. Very easy. It's just about you being organised and having a box ready, and just boxing them up as you go along. So that's returns for you, and you can download this guide off the DSA, so you can have it whenever you like. Obviously, I'm going to record this and put the training up anyway, so you can review it again. Okay. Now, Georgina, are you there? This is a picture of Georgina. Okay.
Thanks.
We're going to talk about, what are you doing?
Ooh.
Yeah, Georgina.
Me, I'm getting old, Andy. I can't see unless I lift my glasses.
Oh, God. Okay. So, what type of people? Myself and Georgina are having a discussion. Sorry, somebody's on a chat. Need bifocals. Okay. We were having a chat the other day about the different types of people in the group and who falls into what category. And before I go any further, I'm just going to minimise this a second. Oh, no, I won't. I'll come back to that. Okay, so we've got different types of people, and each one of them have got different goals. So we've got, well, I'm going to call them Comfy Carol. These are just generic names. And Comfy Carol has just got a few hours a week to spare. And what they want, they just want to earn an extra 50 or 20 quid a week for the kids. So they can take the kids to the pictures. They can, give them a few treats. They don't want a lot. They don't want to spend a lot of time doing it. But all they're going to do is they're going to place 100 catalogues a week or sell about 100 quid's worth online a week. And that's all they're going to do. Now, they know they're going to pay delivery charge because they always will do if they're only doing £100 a week. Then what they may do, they may actually do a couple of £50 orders, with drop shipping. But generally, they're going to possibly pay delivery charges. As long as they're aware about this, it's not a major issue. So, Comfy Carol results, she does £400 a period. A retail profit is 84 quid. So she's more or less done what she said she's going to do. She may spend, 4 quid a week on delivery charges. So, but she'll still make the sort of 15 to 20 quid a week that she wanted. So, then we've got a guy called Part-Time Pete. And Part-Time Pete's got a slightly bigger availability of time and a slightly bigger goal. He wants 250 quid a month for a better car. This is the motivation. People need to have a motivation for why they're doing it. So they actually will do what they need to do. So what they're going to do is they're going to focus on, and we break this down. He wants £300 worth of orders a week. So he's going to break it down. He's going to try and get 75 quid's worth of orders a week, either via catalogues or via online. So £300 every week for 4 weeks will give him 1,200 quid. And that'll earn him £324. Now his goal was 250, which is earned off his retail profit. He's got a volume profit of an extra 72, which can go towards running costs. That can be insurance, it can be petrol, whatever you like. But it's achieved his goal and he's happy. Okay, an extra income of £4,000 a year. Now, who do you know could do with an extra £4,000 a year? Listen to people. So I need a new car. I know where you can get a new car. All you need to do is get 75 quid a week, 75 quid a day rather, in orders. Online, I can show you how to do that, or via catalogues. 300 quid worth of orders a week, and you can have your new car. Would you be interested in having a look? It's only going to cost you 25 quid to get started. Okay, and there's Ambitious Annie. 12 to 15 hours a week of 8. Oh. Dishwasher, new washing machine. It's amazing. Women's goals are more or less things for the house, where blokes' things would be out for outside the house. You wouldn't see many blokes having goals. I want a new dishwasher. Actually, I had a goal for a new dishwasher purely because it would keep Sharon quiet. And we need to make the women happy in our lives, don't we? We need
happy wife, happy life.
Pardon?
Happy wife, happy life.
Can't hear you. Too low.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, right. I get that now. Yeah. So she's going to retail and learn to sponsor. She's going to retail like Part-Time Pete. In other words, she's going to do £300 worth of orders a week, and she's going to find 6 Comfy Carols. A personal retail is £1,200. 6 Comfy Carols gives her £2,400, which is a total team turnover of £3,600. Her income, £684 a month, or £8,000 a year. £8,000 a year, that will pay for a dishwasher, that will pay for her carpets, etc., etc. Then there's Dynamic Dan, which is loosely based on me, as you can tell by the picture. And this person is serious part-time. Their goal is loads. They need another full-time income to pay for them all. And they're going to retail and learn to sponsor. They're going to retail like Part-Time Pete. They're going to sponsor like Ambitious Annie. And they're going to find 6 Ambitious Annies. And the results are, it's going to do £1,200. There's a common thread here. We've got nobody that's going above £1,200 worth of retail, which is £300 a week. Why do we aim for £300 a week? Because then we'll always hit free delivery. 6 comfy carols is 2,400. However, she's also got 6 ambitious Annies. That's 21,600. So all he's done is sponsor 12 people. £25,000 worth of turnover in his team. And that gave him an income of £1,692 or 20 grand a year from finding 12 people. Then we've got All Out Paula, which I'm sure that most of the ladies in here will model themselves on. And their time, these are ambitious. They're going to do whatever it takes. They want to get financial independence. They don't want to have to worry about money. They want to be able to have freedom as well. Now, people don't realise that they say, oh, I haven't got time to do this, I haven't got time to do that. What they're doing is they're committing to a job for 40 odd years. Or they could spend 18 months seriously doing this and be free for the rest of their lives. What they're going to do is they're going to become a dynamic Dan, and they're going to find 6 dynamic Dans. So once they've done that, and this is it, they're only going to sponsor 6 people. Sorry, they're going to sponsor 18 people, 6 dynamic Dans, 6 ambitious Annies, and 6 comfy carols. They're going to have it on the second level through the dynamic Dans, ambitious Annies, 36, and 72 comfy carols. And the third level, 216 comfy carols. So you're really only looking for 20 or 30 people yourself. And you're looking for 6 of those to become serious people. You've got a total team of 343 people. However, the vast majority of which are just doing 100 quid's worth of orders a week. This is why we need to focus on what you're trying to build. What are you trying to do? You're trying to build an empire looking for lots and lots of really good people. Or are you understanding that there are people out there who just want to make 20, 30 quid a week extra working from home? And if you have loads of them, you'll end up with quite a large team and quite a large turnover. And because you've got loads of those people, that you're never, ever, ever going to drop back. So their income, this is the important thing. As a dynamic Dan, she's making £1,692 herself. But because she's got a number of dynamic Dans, she's also getting a residual income of £6,800. Now, how many people are going to quit the business if they're only £1,692 a month? Probably not many. So therefore, it's imperative to help your team make money. If your team make money, guess what? They stay. If they don't make money, they disappear. Total income, £8,496 or £1,100 per annum. Sorry, yeah, £110,000 per annum. Okay. Then we've got our final person, which I would avoid at all costs. This is the person that's going to take 80% of your time and produce very little results. The thing is, we don't know who is a won't work Willie, and we don't know who's going to turn into an all-out Paula until they've been in the business for a few months. Even saying that, people will change. You'll get people who appear to be your comfy carols and will suddenly get the bug and start to become an all-out Paula. However, won't work Willie has got all the time in the world. Their goal is to have a check sent to them every month without having to lift a finger, which will never happen because they need to sponsor somebody. And their plan is for 6 dynamic Dans to find them. Okay. So that's the training I wanted to cover. However, what I thought would be a good idea is, I'm going to move you all up. Right. I'm going to set up a little spreadsheet. So, and this is all out Paula, and they're going to sponsor, and I've got to finish this off yet. This is what they're going to do. They're going to find these people. Okay, 6 dynamic Dans, 6 ambitious Annies, 6 comfy carols. Okay, So this is an all-out Paula sheet. The second sheet will then be your dynamic. And what you do is you fill the name in of the person. Okay, so you've got Ambitious Annie, which is copy. Let's see if I can quickly do this. Paste, paste, paste. Paste. I'm going to move these over. That's better. Get Christina and Georgina out of the way. And then Comfy Carol.
I don't like titles, Andy, you know that.
I know. You need to understand that all this is to give you a focus on how to get to a certain level.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to use it, don't use it. That's entirely up to you. But I'll tell you what, it helps me when I'm focusing, because we had a couple in my team, and we did this training, and we put each of the people into categories because based on their previous performance. And somebody in my team said, "Oh, I'm not a Comfy Carol." So well, the facts actually state that you are, because this is what you've done average. This is what Comfy Carol does. And they said, "Well, I'm going to prove you different." And they became an Ambitious Annie because they started to recruit and do things. Okay. But the whole idea is, if you want to earn £110,000, you need a structure. So what you're looking for 6 dynamic Dans. You're looking for 6 Ambitious Annies. And all you're saying is that these people are going to sponsor quite well, and they're going to build themselves an income of £1,600. These people are going to build an income of £800, and these people just want to earn. But it gives you a focus. So your first thing is to fill in or sponsor those people. And then on sheet 2 would be the dynamic Dans, who they're sponsoring, their Ambitious Annies, whatever else. If you want to use the sheet, you can do, but if you don't track your business, you've got no idea what you're looking for. Because when I'm talking to people now on the phone, I'm saying, right, I'm looking for a couple of team leaders. I'm also looking for people who just want to earn a few hundred quid a month, and I'm looking for people who just want to make 50 or 100 quid a week. Which category would you put yourself into? Yeah. And by the way, that's not fixed. You can move from one category to the other, but it just helps me to know how to help you.
That's true.
And that's the whole idea. Now, if you want to use something like that, you can do. If you don't want to use something like that, don't track your business. Any business that makes any money is tracked. They have a focus of what they want to build. When we worked for Office World, we had a plan. We wanted to open up, well, when I left, we had 63 stores. When we started, we had a plan to open up a lot of stores. We didn't just think, we'll see how it goes. We had a plan. And we knew the cities that we needed to get them in, because we wanted to work up and down the motorway structure, because that's where the cities are. Now, it didn't always work in order, but when a site came available, was it on our plan? Yes, we went for it. But if you don't have some sort of plan of what you're trying to build, how could you ever build? A house is built from a blueprint. A business is built from a blueprint, what you want to achieve. So you need to have some sort of structure to it. Otherwise, you'll just be throwing some mud at the wall and hoping something sticks. If you go looking for something, you'll find it. If you don't know what you're looking for and you just trip over something and suddenly it happens, this is why people are moving the business fast, is they have a focus. They know what they're aiming to do. They know what they're aiming to achieve. And it just gives you some sort of clarity. Now, obviously, when we talk about dynamic Dans and Ambitious Annies and that, it's just a generic thing that Comfy Carol is not going to retail. They're just interested in making some money for themselves. And Ambitious Annie is going to be a small team builder, and your dynamic Dans are going to be your business builders. It's a terminology we use, and you need all 3 people within your business. And your dynamic Dans and Paul is a lot harder to find. But they do come from your Comfy Carols and your Ambitious Annies. Okay. So that's what I wanted to cover off tonight. It's all about understanding what you want from your business and understanding the type of people that you're going to attract and what you can offer them. Because most people are struggling financially, and I think we've already seen the markets are changing because of the election that's going to be happening. So it's going to be unstable until June, and then 2 months after that it's going to be unstable, and then we're into Christmas. We don't know what's going to happen with interest rates. Once interest rates hit the fan and start going up, which could happen as soon as the Conservatives get a majority, because then they're in for 5 years. Nobody's going to be able to move them out. You're going to find interest rates go up, and suddenly somebody who's got a mortgage and has been used to a rate of 4 or 5% suddenly has to double their outgoings. Suddenly are going to have a problem because bosses can't give them that sort of rise. You need to be efficient and organised and know what you want to do. You need to have a planner. If you're going to do £1,200 worth of retail a month, you need to do £1,200 of retail a month. You know, you set the agenda for yourself and your business. I don't. I set an agenda for mine and Sharon's business. We are there to help and facilitate people. We will help people wherever possible, but what we won't do is chase and harass people. People will come to us if they need help. We'll make them sure that we're aware they're aware that we're there, etc., etc. We have no problem with people harassing us. Okay. So,
are you coming on Sunday?
This is the issue that we've got because it's Easter, and we've still got grandkids and this, that, and the other. And we didn't realise that we're both on the same date, and that's our poor planning, piss poor planning.
That's okay.
It ends up with piss poor results. So we're trying to sort that out tomorrow, but I don't know whether we've left it too late. So
I think I got an email this afternoon. There's still a few tickets left for Sunday.
Well, I'll speak to Sharon when she gets in.
But if not, I can forward any details.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Stay with free. Anybody got any questions or anything they'd like to cover, or if they need any help? I did a little training with Georgina the other day about some things that she needed covering and set her some homework. I'm just waiting for feedback on that. And Georgina, do you want me to begin on Monday night? Are you available? Is that booked into your schedule?
It is, yes.
Brilliant. Okay. Is that what you want to? Is that you're happy with what I covered tonight?
Yes, that was brilliant. Thank you.
All right. That was a special request from Georgina. All right. I will upload this training later on after I've put it on YouTube, so you can review it again. But you know, the number of people you have on your events, attending the meetings and that. I mean, I know it's Easter and I know things are going on. Milos sent an apology. Kaz has sent an apology. But there's a few people that should be on here tonight that aren't. I'm not going to give any names. But at the end of the day, you cannot afford to give your time to people who don't commit to their own business. At the end of the day, it's their business. And if they're not prepared to develop for themselves and spend half an hour every week just getting some development, then you cannot commit to them as much as you want to. Because it's all about the commitment to the business. If they're not prepared to commit to themselves, why should you give your time up from your family, from your own business for them? The people need to understand that. And that's why you need to set an example. If you're at every meeting, every training, and they're not prepared to commit, I would not give my time to them. It's not disrespect, but my half an hour is better spent with the people who are committing. And if they want my time, then they've got to give me something back. It's a 50-50 journey on this. And if they're not prepared to learn for themselves, why should I give up my time I could spend with my family?
Yeah.
It's all about setting the parameters. And if you set the parameters and people are very clear about that, then you won't have any issues. If you don't set the parameters and you don't set an example, then they'll just say, well, you don't do it. Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm going to finish the meeting off there then, because only a few of us on, but people are on are quality in the team. And
Andy,
I look forward to catching you up with you all very soon.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Georgie.
later.
Yes, Joanna?
Have you seen the video that I
Which
uploaded
one?
on dragons?
No, darling.
The one
I'm
of
gonna-
our session.
No, I'll have a look at it tonight.
All right. I'm going to end the
All right.
meeting now. I'll speak to you
Right,
later.
Andy.
Bye, Andy. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.